Sunday, June 23, 1940. The Wehrmacht High Command reports. Special report. On June 22nd, 6:50 p.m. German summertime, the Franco-German armistice was signed in the forest of Compiègne. The signing was carried out by, on the German side, as representative of the Führer and Supreme Commander of the Wehrmacht, the head of the Wehrmacht High Command, Colonel General Keitel, on the French side as representative of the French government, General Huntziger. This does not yet mean a cessation of hostilities. Rather, this will only take place 6 hours after the Italian government has informed the German Wehrmacht High Command of the conclusion of the Italian-French armistice agreement. Nothing can yet be revealed about the content of the armistice agreement. As already announced in a special report, the battle in Alsace-Lorraine came to an end with the surrender of the encircled French armies on June 22nd. Once again, after difficult battles, a victory of the greatest magnitude has been achieved through the bravery of our troops and the bold and decisive leadership, through which the last group of the French army that is still fully capable of fighting has been defeated. Over 500,000 prisoners, including the commanders of the 3rd, 5th, and 8th armies, and a number of other generals, and a huge, as yet incalculable, loot of weapons and war material of all kinds fell into our hands. The strongest fort of Strasbourg's fortifications, the Mutzig fortress on the eastern edge of the Vosges, was taken yesterday. Only individual sections of the Maginot Line in Lower Alsace and Lorraine and scattered departments in the Vosges offer resistance. It will be broken in no time. In the coastal area of the Atlantic Ocean, mobile detachments advanced as far as La Rochelle. The French naval port of Saint-Nazaire was taken. The huge loot also included armored fighting vehicles that had already been embarked for transport. In the Rhône Valley, our troops continued to advance from Lyon and eastwards in a southerly direction. They forced the crossing over the Rhône at the exits of the Savoyard Alps, southwest of Geneva. During the armed aerial reconnaissance off the French Atlantic coast between Saint-Nazaire and the Gironde, a total of 5 merchant ships of between 3,000 and 10,000 gross registered tons were heavily damaged by bombs. A transport of 10,000 gross registered tons and another of 4,000 gross registered tons were sunk. Attacks by combat and dive bombing units during the course of June 22nd were mainly directed against occupied enemy airfields in the area north of Bordeaux. 10 aircraft were set on fire at the Rochefort airfield, 20 aircraft were destroyed by shelling in repeated low-level attacks, and a hall was destroyed by bombs. The enemy's losses on June 22nd totaled 49 aircraft, 6 of which were shot down in air combat and the rest destroyed on the ground. 4 of our own aircraft are missing. A submarine sank an enemy tanker of 16,090 gross registered tons while in a convoy. On the night of June 23rd, no enemy aircraft flew into German territory. In recent battles, the following have distinguished themselves through their exemplary behavior in bold, personal commitment. The 1st Lieutenant and orderly officer of a division, Moeller, the 2nd Lieutenant Glass in an infantry regiment, and the 2nd Lieutenant Bernd von Bugenhagen in an observation detachment.
Join us also tomorrow for the subsequent Wehrmacht Report. Subscribe to our channel and be part of a unique historical experience. For more military history audiobooks, visit the YouTube channel of Major Antonio. Thank you for listening, and so long.